Look at that. Look. So I've just been to the charity shop and I've got Coldplay for £1. Right? So two things there. Firstly, I'm giving the charity £1. You know, pat on my back. Oh, don't mention it. But even more so, I'm doing the world a service because that has stopped some bastard buying it. Anyway, I've thought of 10 other reasons that are better than listening to it with what you can do with the CD. Watch this space. So you come out, bloody freezing, wintry January, yeah, you get your CD and you get scraping. Look at that. Now ain't that better than listening to Coldplay? Fantastic. It's actually better than the Alfred's ones that sell you for about £3. Cheers, Coldplay. You've got a piping hot cup of Bovril because you're a northerner. Yeah, but you don't want to scorch the wooden top. Perfect. You take your Coldplay CD. You pop it on the side. Boom! Bob's your auntie's brother. Instant coaster. I do like my Bovril. Yeah, perfect. Not going to scorch the side, which leaves you the rest of the day to relax, chill out, and watch some interesting documentaries on Pornhub. Yeah, perfect. Boy! It's that age-old problem. You've got your knife. You've got your celery. You've got your worktop. You can't go chopping on there. What are you going to do? Perfect. You get your Coldplay CD. Boom! Instant chopping board. And if you do it right, you actually scratch the shit out the CD so nobody can listen to it. Ha 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 ha. Perfect. Celery. What's the point? Bit of retro fun for this one. You take your Coldplay CD, right? Frisbee. You've just freshly sprinkled seed on your new lawn. Yeah, you don't want pigeons, rooks and ravens pecking at it. What you gonna do? I'll tell you what you're gonna do. You take your Coldplay CD. There. You get a prop to hang it from. Luckily, here's one I made earlier. Give it a spin. Boom! Instant bird scarer. Cheers, Coldplay. So you've been out rambling. You've had a bit of a mooch. You've got bloody mud all over your best scarpers. What are you gonna do? Perfect. You take your Coldplay CD, yeah? Look at that, it gets in all the grooves. And no matter how much shit is on there, is nothing compared to the shit that's on there. So scrape away in all the grooves. Perfect. Look. And if you're lucky, you've even cracked it. Cheers, Coldplay. So here's one for you. Bit of a dilemma, this one. How do you know, before you speak to somebody, that they're a Coldplay fan? Because that's the last thing you want, isn't it? Yeah. Because they're a bit like vegans. They have to fucking tell you they like Coldplay. And you're just going to fall out, aren't you? Perfect. You get your Parachute CD. And you wear it, right? You wear it. It's not a necklace, no. And your Coldplay fans will recognise that instantly. And they'll come up and straight away, you know, stay clear. Bit like the old garlic and the cross with the vampires. Yeah, so you bang on your Coldplay fan scarer. Perfect. Now then, if you're a little bit like me and you've got a above average sex drive, I'm sure that you keep a sex slave in a bottom paddock. And once a day, you've got to feed them, haven't you? I know it's a bit of a clat. And you're always struggling because the gap between the fence is quite small, because they can escape otherwise, can't they, and go tell the authorities. Yeah. Next thing you know, you're in a cell next to old Fritzl. Yeah, nobody wants that, do they? So you've got to feed them. A little platter, nothing too elaborate, because you don't want your sex slave being a bit of a laddie, do you? No, wouldn't do for two of us to be massive, would it? Perfect. Bit of Coldplay, have a look. It fits under the paddock gate perfectly. You've got your ham, you've got your cheeses, all on a perfectly slottable CD. And if your sex slave behaves themselves and do as they're supposed to do, without a bit of a good hiding, you give them a bit of a treat, yeah. And you have to cut in half a custard cream, yeah, because it's still got to slide underneath. The perfect sex slave platter. Come on, let's go feed the bitch. Right, I've traipsed down to the paddock. I've got to give it me call so she knows I'm here. Food o'clock. He's a hungry one today. Oh. Job's a good one. Cheers, Coldplay. Oh, bit of bird. Fuck's sake. There's nothing worse than a rickety chair or a table. Perfect. What do? You take your Coldplay CD. Oh, upstairs for thinking. No Coldplay for dancing. Shite. But perfect for levelling up. Oh, I can see the problem. I can see the problem there. Look at that. Perfect for bird watching. Cheers, Coldplay. Now then, Ramblers. Woohoo! Excuse the attire, but I'm tired. Yeah, a bit rough. What a week I've had. Who could have guessed that you could get so much fun? It's been fun. So much fun from a Coldplay CD. Yeah. And you didn't even have to listen to the fucking thing. So, we've got one more to go, number 10. And, you know, what have we learned? Because it is important to live and learn. Well, pat on my back, because I have proven that a Coldplay CD, not played under any circumstances, can be ultimately more useful and far more beneficial to your lifestyle. Yeah. So I wanted to make number 10's use all the things that actually listening to a Coldplay CD definitely is not. So strap in. This is going to be spectacular. A feast of visual splendour. Oh, yeah. Audibly, that's a thing. Audibly, much, much, much more rewarding. Yeah. And finally, the big bonuses, because I've thought it through, because I'm clever like that. The big bonus is that neither I nor anybody else will ever get the chance to hear or see or be in contact with that fucking CD again. Yeah. So I just want to say thanks for watching. And on a serious note, if you do know anybody within your circle that openly admits to being a liker of Coldplay, then may I suggest that you sever ties with that person immediately, because they are clearly as dull as fucking dishwater. Yeah, and you're better off without them in your life. They're toxic. But finally, or rather, the final word has to go to the band leader, Chris Martin. So, Chris, if you're watching, yeah, just fucking stop it. Stop it. Stop your inane, repetitive, snowflake-driven fucking dirge. Honestly, you are a crime to music. Yeah, it's just shite. Cheers, Chris. Right, later, Ramblers. Come on, let's get cracking on with number 10. Oh, ta-da! What a night! What a night! Are you ready for this grand finale? All right, I'll give you a bit of a clue. Come on, check this out. So you've had them other 9 uses. I wanted to go out with a bang. Look at that! It's only a Black Panther fucking rocket with the Coldplay CD attached. Guaranteed, yeah? Guaranteed it'll fucking never be seen or heard again. Drum roll, please. Fuck off, Coldplay. Fucking hell, I didn't think it'd be that loud. How good was that? I really enjoyed that. Stop walking towards me, fucking idiot. So, join me next time when I'd show you two better things to do with a pair of fucking Crocs rather than wearing them.
Why would you?